everyone, and today's skincare product we are going to see is the advanced SenePlex Renewal Serum with retinol. So you can see it's a mouthful name, but it's one of the powerful anti-aging product in the line. So basically it's a skin renewal serum that can target wrinkles, sunspots, loss of firmness, and any roughness. It's a very powerful product, so that's why learning about the product is more important here, because you need to introduce it slowly to your system. That way you get maximum benefits, but at the same time it's smooth. So as the name suggests, it is the key ingredient is retinol, which is nothing but vitamin A. And if you search in Google about retinol, you will find like about 30. That is one of the best ingredient that can be used for any skincare system. And also basically it is something that was started using for acne treatment. If you go to a dermatologist for any acne, including me, the first thing they will suggest is retinol to be used. But what happened is when they were prescribing it, they also saw so many other good results with it. So that's when they started to research and added it as a product that can work for many people. So as we said, it's nothing but vitamin A. What it does is it's like exfoliating. It's like a hyper exfoliant, so it started to shed the top layers. So that's how even our other products can penetrate and work well, but here it is trying to exfoliate and take away all the top layers and making the cellular turnover faster. So that's why it's going to help with acne or even with the sunspots, all those kind of stuff. So here that can cause the redness, but it's very common with retinol, because here if you, as I said, if you have tried retinol, the prescribed one, when they give itself, they will say it will dry out a bit, because I don't remember them saying it to introduce in phases, because there they will just directly give you and ask you to start, but here we'll always advise you to start slowly and add it to your system. So let's discuss what it can do. So it can retinol can work on brightening the skin. It can fade the sunspot. It works on decreasing the hyperpigmentation. It also works on increasing the oils, so that way it reduces the breakouts, and also by reducing the fine lines and wrinkles. So you may ask, what is the difference between a retinol that you get outside our dermatologist versus here? Here such a brilliant way, they have made it in encapsulated retinol, and also it they call it nanoretinol. What it does is, as we were discussing, it's how powerful it is. Instead of releasing it all at once, it's released throughout the night. That way it is not as harsh as we said, because it's so powerful, and at the same time it's so volatile. Like how we discussed about vitamin C, similar way this is very vitamin E is so unstable. That's why if you see, the packaging is also dark, and that way it's made opaque so that it doesn't react or lose its potency. So that way it is like you get the powerful ingredient by encapsulating it. At the same time, you are releasing it throughout the night. Think of this way, like if you take an energy shot, you will be like, all pumped up for some time, and then you will lose. Instead of that, they are going to give you the same benefits, but releasing it a little at a time. That way it's not so harsh on your skin. If you see the next ingredient, it will say Nephoria, which is like a natural active from the rambutan superfruit, but it is like equivalent of vitamin A, that's retinol, but it's from a natural derivative. And here again, because this is going to help with the collagen synthesis and also the elasticity, because as we all discuss, as we age, collagen breakdown is the one that's going to start happening. So that's when your firmness, your wrinkles, everything start to show up, because once the firmness and elasticity reduces, you won't have that structure of your skin. So always having that ingredient that can boost that collagen production is going to be amazing. So here they have achieved it in both the ways, either by adding the retinol and also this nephoria extract, which is the rambutan extract. There's also an ingredient that's going to repair the sun damage that's caused, and also which is also going to increase elasticity. So think of this way, the retinol is working to take away all the sun damage and all the top layers that are by exfoliating, whereas there is another ingredient that is helping to repair at the same time. So that's why you are going to get maximum benefits. And I still remember when I went to the dermatologist, he said, like, my 80-year-old mom, she will always get prescription for retinol because she always loves to apply on her skin. So if you find any other retinol over the counter, it's not as powerful as the one that the dermatologist give, but if you compare ours with that, you will get the same benefits like that, because here they have put so much thoughts into it on how it can hold its potency. That is how you are going to get it. I think I explained the same concept when I was talking about in Serum C, because unless you keep the reactive ingredients stable, you are not going to get the same benefits out of it. If it's just easy just to label it and say that that ingredient is there, but unless it's active, then you are not getting the benefits. And another cool thing about our retinol is it has a bioplacenta. Think of this way, what is the placenta? A placenta has the maximum benefits for a living to grow. So they have researched it and made a molecularly equivalent placenta that you can put it on your skin, because we all know how much benefits placenta has. So similar way, this is molecularly equivalent to it, but it's made in a research center. That's all, it's the difference. So it has that bioplacenta which can help the skin most. It has 5 growth factors. If you see, it's going to increase a generation of new cells, and that way it's going to reduce wrinkles and also reduce the collagen breakdown and increases the collagen production. Same way, it's going to be firming, so by increasing the fiber elasticity. So when you have that happening, then obviously your collagen is helping it to have the structure back. Once you have the structure, your fine lines and wrinkles are obviously going to be reducing. It also help to nutrient the capillaries. If you see, when we were talking about the neotite, we were talking about how the capillaries can leak, and that's when we have the darkness, because it doesn't have that strength. So similar way, here it is going to help with all over the skin to strengthen the capillaries, and that way it is going to have that healthy skin back. So another important thing to consider is, as I was mentioning, when you were using even the dermatologist prescribed one, I have said, like, its natural tendency is to dry out. Like retinol, when you use, it tends to dry out. So here what they have done is they have added hyaluronic acid, so it's going to form like a layer. So not only it's going to attract more moisture, but also it's going to help retain the moisture instead of evaporating. That's again, we talk about it all the time. As we age, we perspire more, because that's when our pores are getting bigger and we perspire. So you lose your water content in your skin, so that's when your skin dryness, fine lines and everything is showing up. So here, even though the ingredient was meant to dry out a bit, they have already added hyaluronic acid so that it can balance it out instead of drying it all out. And once you stop the drying process, obviously your elasticity increases and obviously your fine lines and wrinkles stops. So another key ingredient here is the meadowform seed oil, which is locally sourced here in Oregon. As you all know, all our products are made in USA, and they are vegan, no animal byproducts, and also they all are cruelty-free products. So we don't do any animal testing at all. So by sourcing it locally, we help many farmers here. And also it has aloe vera, so it both of them are going to provide hydrating and calming benefits to the skin. That's what I was talking about. So being a beast of skincare, it is what it meant to do. It is like, it's so powerful that your skin has to handle it. So Sanajans very what is it, like, wisely put all the ingredients to balance it out. So you need to have that powerful ingredient to have all the benefits. At the same time, they have cancelled all its what is it, like, a powerful not powerful, not that like the dryness or the redness, all those things. They have used ingredient that can calm it down at the same time. So I think people who bought from me, they know how I send the videos, or how I send voice memos, so that I can explain it clearly. Because here it's not like any other product where you will start using it right away. Here you will introduce it very slowly, so that your skin can take it all in. So when you are getting the product, the first week you are going to use just once a week. So you want the skin to what is it, like, understand it. At the same time, it doesn't react much. So even if you feel like your skin is little sensitive, the way you can introduce this, you can mix it with the nighttime moisturizer and apply it all over. That way it is not that harsh on your skin. It is only a nighttime treatment. So the other thing to consider is, you need to use a broad spectrum sunscreen in the morning if you are using retinol. Because as we discussed, it's going to start exfoliating, so your skin is little sensitive. So if you're going to expose your skin in the morning for direct sunlight, then you are like nulling it out, whatever benefits you are doing. So at night you are repairing, at the same time morning you are damaging. So that's why we always suggest you to use broad spectrum sunscreen in the morning always. So that too, particularly if you have used it on the night, then your skin is definitely sensitive in the morning. So make sure you do that. And once you start your routine for 1 week, then if you find it okay, my skin is good and I don't find it anything, then you will move slowly to twice a week, thrice a week. And if you have a matured skin, you can work it all the way up to every day, or you can even do alternate days. So depending on, for me, I would do maximum 3 to 4 days as of now, because for me, I don't have touch wood, that I don't have that much wrinkles or fine lines now. So for me, 4 days works perfect. And so similar way, you can work it up to the level you want to. And if you feel like anytime your skin is little sensitive, then go back and give it time. So if you are in the 3rd week, and when you are using 3 times a week, you feel like it's getting little sensitive, then do the 2 weeks, 2 times a week for 2 or 3 times, until your skin understands and adjust to that routine. Then you can move to thrice a week or so. So that's all it's about. As we discussed, it's one of the powerful ingredient in the industry. You can read about it, and Senegence always brings the best. Like, I mean, any skincare product, I vouch on it, because I have always called myself a product of product, because I have used the dermatologist prescribed retinol too. Literally, you will start to peel once you use it. Here you won't have that kind of effect at all. So but at the same time, it's still powerful. So that's all about it. If you have any queries, please do ping me.